Yep. Good morning, everyone. So, yesterday we learned about working with all image related properties. So, we learned how to display images and image related some attributes. We saw both basic attributes and advanced. Now, after understanding about images, we will see some examples how we can create with image. One small concept I will explain next. You need to practice some. So with the images, we already designed some Flipkart product like screen. We will see one more example. Another popular you see in websites is cards design. This is a very popular one in websites. So cards design is very common in majority of websites. We will try to create some of these and see with the help of images and all the different types of effects that we learned. Actually, cards, first we will take a simple basic one. See, complex one means suppose we have Amazon. You see, in Amazon, these are called cards. You can see these are called cards, boxes. So 4 cards are present there. In that, different types of products information is present. This is cards. Almost in majority websites you will see these cards. Suppose we have get bootstrap template. In this bootstrap template also, in this template you can see these are considered as cards. These are all called cards. Technically in website designing, they are called cards. So you can see here, these are also cards. That means some image, some content like this. So if you can design different types of cards, majority of website front screen you can easily create. Because most of the websites front screen comes with all the cards. So first I will show one simple preview. Suppose we have this Naresh IT website is there. In this website you see various courses are there, and courses related, these are the cards. These are all the cards. So these are the cards. We have different types of cards here. Let's try to create one simple one first. If we can create this, then in next level we will see Amazon like cards, how to create them. Let me copy some images. I will save this image in our project folder. So Flipkart public images, and here I will use UI. Okay, then I have another image, DevOps. So we have another image, AWS. So we have another one like some Python. So Python, okay. Some images we are saving. All are JPG type because we want to display on screen. We need to create a card design like this. So let's see. First important, in this card design, we will go to our project and I will create a new page, HTML page. This is some Naresh IT cards .html. So we will create a simple HTML page with some Naresh IT. And link relation is style sheet. Href, we need node modules, bootstrap icons, because we need a star symbol. Yeah. Now, in the design, we will first add one main. In the main, I am just giving a div. This div is a card. So for every item, we will create one div. So that means for every card, we will create one division. And actually, we can see here in this is one container. This is a card. Actually, the card, they have two divisions are there. This is card header and another one is card body. Actually, what we can do is this view course, we can put in the footer. That means we can divide this card into three sections. The card header, card body, another one, footer. Three sections we can keep and put some information. Let's do that. So in the card header, image will be there. Card body contains the title and rating symbol. And this must be in footer. View course must be in footer. Let's see. So in the division, for this division, I'm applying a class called card. In these three divisions we need. First one is class card header. Second one is class card body. And third one is class card footer. These are our own names. We can give any name. Reasonably, I just given header, body and footer. Now, in the card header, we need an image. Image source, it is in, what is it? It is in images. In images, we have some. First one is UI, JPG. In the card body, so we have some information. That means we have one div. This contains a class card title. In the card title, UI technologies. So after that, I have another div. Here we have a span class BI and BI star fill. Star fill. That means a star symbol. Like that, we are having 5. That is in the card body. Now let's go to the card footer. In the card footer, we have a just div. So join course. This is actually class. This is a card button. We just have card button. So that is one card. This is one course related detail. Like this, I will copy this card. This is the first card, copy. Similarly, I will add another card. In this card, we will change the image. So as AWS. So here AWS training, something like this. Same. Okay, next one. Another card, third. So in this we have like Python. And here we have the option like Python. Okay. Actually, this better. The div we have for this one, we'll put as rating class. The star symbols we are having, we will keep the class as rating. All these star symbols we will keep as rating. And now one more is there. What is that? We have like DevOps. So just I defined DevOps training. Okay. Now these are the cards we are having. 4 cards we designed. Let's run this and see. Usually, initially they look like this. Now we need to give a appearance for them. We need to set the appearance. Let's do that. First thing, go to the style. And in that, first I am applying for card. Every card width, I will give 200 pixel. Every card have padding as some 5 pixel. Every card have margin as 10 pixel. Some gap between cards. Every card is having some roughly shadow. We will use what? Box shadow. So usually box shadow have 3 values. Box shadow means we can put a shadow. So I will show you separately shadow. Initially, let me remove this. First I will create the design. Later I will explain the shadow point. So card is ready. And now in the card you have header. Header have an image. Then how to access that? Dot card header in that img. Space img means inside it. This image width we will give 100%. That means it fits to the card. And for that height I given as some 150 pixel. That is the card header. And we will have, you can see now the design will be like this. So this is the original size here. And what we will do is generally for every card header is okay. Then card header we will have height also. Only card header. For card header we are giving height some 160 pixel. Card height will increase. Then card body. In the card body, so height of card body is 200 pixel. So card body not 200, 100 is enough, I think. That's enough. That is card header, card body. Another one, in the card body, text align we will give as center. That is center. And we have card title. Font size for card title is 20 pixel. Little size will increase. 25 pixel. The size will increase. And margin bottom as 10 pixel. Some gap will come. And card title is okay. Then we have another one. Rating. Rating color is gold. Some gold we have given for rating. And another option now is card button is there. So we have card button. Card button we will give so width as 100% and height as some 30 pixel. Font size as some 20 pixel or 18 pixel. And padding is some 4 pixel like this. And this is join course. And we have a background color as some gold. So or say dark cyan something. Color as white. This is the join button we are having at the bottom. Right, we will keep text align. Text align was center. It will be like this. And the height I will give just as 20. That's enough. That is the option. Now you can see this is the cards we are having. All the cards are one below another. These all cards are kept in main area now. So for main, we have to just use display as what? Flex. Then you can see all will be side by side. That's it. We are having all the cards side by side and display. We want to add some shadow borders like option. Actually, you can apply an effect called box shadow. This box shadow will have three values: horizontal pixels, vertical pixel, blur pixels, and color. Horizontal means shadow will come this direction. That is horizontal shadow. Shadow will come this direction. Vertical means shadow will come this direction. Right? Shadow will come this direction. Blur means thickness of shadow. How much thickness shadow you want. Color is which color shadow you want. So shadow have three values: horizontal, vertical, blur, and color. So see what I am doing. For every card, I am adding box shadow. Horizontal as 5 pixel, vertical as 5 pixel, blur 2 pixel, and we have some gray. That is the shadow color. Then you see shadow will be there. Now you see first value what I am doing. 15 pixel. This will be horizontal shadow. Second value will be vertical shadow. Horizontal and vertical shadow. Third value will be blurriness. Suppose I given 8 pixel, then it will be blur. It is not solid. Suppose I given 18 pixel, then see more blurriness. You want solid border, then reduce the size 1 pixel, solid color border. Right? You can increase the blurriness. Suppose I am just using 2 pixel, 2 pixel, 2 pixel enough. That will be simple border will be there. Right? We are just applying the border here. So here how many pixel card width? Suppose 210 pixel card width. It will be in this way. 220 pixel, something like this. We can apply like this. Right? So we are configuring this and displaying. Usually, this is a simple appearance of what cards. I think last one is not set with rating. Yeah. So here we have to put the class. Class is what? Rating. So then it will display in that way. These are the cards. So we are keeping side by side and displaying them. Majority of websites, you will see these kind of cards are showing all the products or whatever the courses they are offering, everything. Without cards, you will see websites. Majority of websites, you will find all these cards showcasing the content. It's a very popular design. That is the reason I showed you. Because here the main concept is images and general text, how to design. This is one example of card. Let me copy this. This is a card design. Okay, let's try more complex now. Let's create Amazon cards and see. So now you tell me some concepts how to handle that. This is Amazon cards we need to create. We will try to create these Amazon cards. In this first thing, they have some background, this one. I will copy this image, save image as, this is Amazon background JPG. This is Amazon background JPG. After that, in that we need these cards. Let's create that design and see first how we can create the cards and keep them, right? Let's say here fixed size. How many cards area we need? 4. That's the fixed size of cards. So let's go and create another one. I will add another page, Amazon cards.html. Now in this Amazon cards HTML, let's create a page. So Amazon cards. Here first, I will create a header area. In header area, I have an image. Image source is from images, Amazon background, JPG. Width 100% I will give so that it will fit the window. You see, actually, the header will be like this. That is the header we are having. Okay, now we will write a section below header. In this section, how many divisions we need? 4 divisions we need. Div 1, div 2, and div 3, and div 4. We need 4 divisions here. Okay, how to divide into 4 divisions? Let's go to the style. In the style, what is it? We have section. Section display. Display as what? Grid. Grid template columns. 3 fractions, 3 fraction, 3 fraction, and 3. 4 divisions we are creating, right? And we will give some grid gap. Grid gap as some 20 pixel gap I am giving. Now here, remember in the section there are some divs here, and these divs are considered as cards for us now, right? Now I will put this class as what? Card. So class card. All these 3 are cards, 4 cards. Class as card. Now what we will do is, here we will write dot card. Card height we will give 400 pixel. Card background color is white, and card have a box shadow, 2 pixel, 2 pixel, 2 pixel gray. Some box shadow like this we are defining for card. Every card is actually empty as of now, and you can see that. Let's keep some padding also, 2 pixel enough. You observe in the design now there are cards below. Am I right? So what we will do is simply for section also we will keep some padding 20 pixel. Okay, then this section I will give margin top as minus 250 pixel. Because section is below header, minus 250 pixel, it will take the section to top. We got, right? That means in the background we have an image and these cards are on the top. Actually these are present bottom. We are setting minus margin, means it will come to the top. We can adjust the space if we like. Grid gap is 10 pixel. Less gap we can put here. And padding of section also 10 pixel. Then it will have less one. Right? This is enough. This is the cards we are having. So we have a background and the card. Now we need to design inside this card. Right? Every card. I will explain one card. Others also you have to try. Because Others also same. Only number of columns will change in the last card. Others will be same. Let's see this now. This is a simple technique here. We have header with background. Onto the header, we shifted the section so that you will see that header is behind the section, right? Now, another important, now inside the card, how do we design? Let's see inside the card. Right click, save image as. This is some A1, add one. Okay. Save image as, this is A2. Okay, this is save image as A3. Okay, and this is A4. Save image as A4. Okay, 4 ads I copied there. Now let's try to design every card. Observe carefully, every card contains how many rows? First row contains title. Second row contains image and text. Third row contains image and text. Fourth row contains see more, explore all, something like that. So how many rows you need? 4. Remember, in 4 rows, second and third rows are having 2 columns. Second and third rows are having 2 columns, right? Let's design this now. So we will add that here. Yeah. So here we will go to the design. Let's go to the first card. In this card, we are creating a division. We will put class as row. This is a row, just for like row as what? 1. In this row 1, we want some heading. That means some title about the content. So let's copy this sentence. I will copy that. I will just put that here. Up to 60% off, and all these options are defined. Okay, this is at the top we are having. Next, we are creating another class. This is which one? Row 2. Now in this, tell me, 2 columns must be there in row 2. Then what? Div 1. This is what? 1 column. Another div, this is what? Second. In every column, we will have a image and some text. Here we will have an image. Image will have a source. It is images a1.jpg. That's the image we are having. First, we will keep all the images. Then second, we have image source images/a2.jpg. Okay, this is second row. We need another row. Div. What is the class? Row 3. In row 3, again 2 divisions. Image source is images a3.jpg. Another div. We have image src images a4.jpg. Okay, one more row. What is it? Class is what? Row 4. In that we have some see more. We put a span, we say see more. Actually it is a link. Later we will keep the links. Initially this is the card, but still not finished. Just we kept the content. You see, this is how it looks like. These are all the contents inside the card. Now first, what we will do here is, first point is, let's go to the style. In the style, I will write here, first dot row to second row must be divided into two columns. That means display. Display is what? Grid. So grid template what? Columns. 6 fractions and 6 fractions like this I define. That means row 2 is divided into 2. Right? Don't worry about others, because when you keep content in others, they will be adjustable automatically. When you keep content, they will fit accordingly because others are currently empty. Right now, still we don't have problem here. Image we will give. So because every card don't have a fixed width, we are giving fractions na divisions. Okay. Now another option is after this same should happen for, so comma dot row 3. Both will have same. That means if you want same effect for both, you can add like this. Here we can use what? Grid what? Gap. Grid gap 5 pixel. There will be some gap between them. There will be some gap between those options to define. Now here another point is these images, we haven't given any fixed size for that. If you give fixed size, they will have, right? As of now, we are not giving any fixed size because every card, if it is having width as suppose 300 pixel, that means it is fixed now. 300 pixel means it is fixed. But already we are giving responsive, so no need of defining that. Just leave it like this. And every card padding, I will give some 5 pixel. It will have some gap. Okay, right. These true rows are fine. Usually we need to adjust the images which are present in the row. That means in the card, whatever images are there, we want to adjust the size. Then how to adjust the size of images in row? We can just access like this. What is it? Row 2. What it is? Image. Suppose width I given as suppose 200 pixel. That means you see it will be like this now. These are the images. Usually percentage, how much? 100%. 100% means they will fit like this. Right? So don't worry about the width of content. We will set them. Suppose image have height. Height is how much? Suppose 150 pixel. That means image height will be like this. We can adjust the image height. Okay. Similarly, I want the images in another row. What is it? Row 1 also, na? Row 1, no. Row 3. Row 3 image also should have width how much? 100%. Height how much? 150 pixel. Then it will keep the width and height like this now. Once you start keeping the content, automatically they will adjust. Right? So after that, so you know here, we need the content below every image, some paragraph. So we will copy some text here. So some starting 999. So yeah. So just I will keep one paragraph. So this is some text. Okay. You put some reasonable text there. Some text we are adding. Under every image, you add some text. Because they are having some text. So under every image. And you can see a paragraph will keep it correct. And one more option is there. Card height title you need to adjust according to image heights and all. So because if image height is less, then it is fine. For both of them 100, 100 I am giving, then it will be like this. right? So now what we need to do? So for heading means there is an option. What is it? Card title or row one, right? Row one. In row one, font family as what? Arial. Font size as some 15 pixel, and you can see it will display. So font weight as what? Bold. So some 18 pixels, some size, it will be like this. And we are using some margin also, na? Margin bottom as some 4 pixel, that will be enough. It will have little gap. That's how we can create the content. And very important here. So wherever this footer is there, card footer is there, row 4, yeah, wherever row 4 is present, row 4, we will put color as blue. Color blue we will keep for row 4. It will be like see more. Just some content we are giving. Actually, this is the design of one card. For example, roughly, I will copy all this that we designed in a card and put in the second card, and I put that in the third card. And you can see that all contents are ready. Just you need to design the fourth card where you have 2 rows. I think you can try that. You can try. Right? In this card, 2 divisions will be there. In one division, you keep sign in. In another division, you keep image and some paragraph. I hope you can try that. Try. Because rest of things I done. So here the last card you need to design. You need to create the last card. Only your responsibility, change the titles, change the images. Right? Change the titles and images. Now the Amazon card is ready. This is a Amazon homepage. Usually, almost in every websites, you will find these card designs. So you must know how to create them. Is it clear? We haven't used any new option here. We used images, and whatever till now we learned, we implemented that. Here extra concept is working with what? Images. This example also I will copy. I will copy this example for you. Amazon cards. The extra work you have to do. Okay. Everyone understood? This is Naresh IT cards courses related. That is one example. Second one is an Amazon. Everyone understood? You need to practice all this, right? Web designing is not just coming, sit, listen and go. Web designing means we don't even test orally anybody. Web development means practically tested. So we give one task. If you are done with the task, then you are selected. Otherwise, no chance. That means many times people ask what kind of questions they ask in web designing. They don't ask any questions. They just give you designs and ask you to create. Interviews for web development will be only practical. That means first, if many people are coming, then to filter them, they will put one test prior to practical, because they want to filter some people. If few people are coming, then immediately first what they do is they give some screen designs and they will ask you to design and show. Remember, they are very confident enough, because what they do is they will say that we will send an email to you. In email, you will see the screenshots, those design and send to us. That means go home, create them and send us. That means they know that you may take help from various people, right? If they say that go home and do the work and send, you may take help of from various people. But any software developer who have common sense will not help you. Will not help you. Because even if he helps you, once you go into the company, after 5 days, you will be kicked out. Maximum 4-5 days, you will be there. After that, you are kicked out. Because who will help you every day? That's the reason even the person, suppose you say that, sir, my brother asked to learn this course because in his company, so some jobs are there. Then he will put an interview for you. So because he's already an employee of that company, the company will take you. Now your work, even if he is your brother, he will not do. Because his work he can't manage. Right? He can't involve in your work. So even if he is your relative, he can't do your work. That's the reason if you cannot work, you cannot be in web development. So listening is not the point. So practicing is point. And not just practicing what you learnt in class. You need to practice more on web. Means you saw some designs I showed you. Now explore some more designs by yourself and practice. Right? If you can try that, then it is easy to handle web design. Practice is important, right? I will show you one more point now. We learned 2 designs now. One is Amazon, another one is Naresh IT. Now we will take this one. Getbootstrap.com. This is the shopper template now. And animations effects later we will do. Because you see some cards when we saw, we designed Naresh IT cards or something here. So when we design these cards, in that website actually, these photos have animation. Like when I move the mouse, they are zooming. Right? Such animations we can do later. Usually, for that you need to handle CSS, transitions and all. Later you will learn. For example, in the card header we have image. Generally, when mouse is here for card header, I will give overflow as hidden. After that, card header, when mouse is hover, then image, when mouse is over, the image inside should have transform scale as 1.5. That is the size we are adjusting, and transition as some 1 second I given. Actually, when mouse is over, they look like this. We can have some animation for them. These are done by using CSS transitions and all. By using CSS transitions, transforms, we can create such animations. Animation part, forget now. Don't concentrate on that. That you will do next level. So once you're done with the HTML, we will see in CSS how to do these animations. You need to just consider about the design. These animations you can create later, right? So we designed this card. Okay, now let's see one more example. How to design this one. So we need to create these designs. These are also cards, am I right? But on the top of these cards, so we have some text and content. And observe carefully, scroll down. These are also cards. These are also cards. At the top, they have an image. And see, animation important. You see, they have animated. We can have such animations. We can change images when mouse is over. We can add some effects into it. But first, you need to understand how to create the design of this card. Right? This is simple one because just image is at the top and below we have some text. These cards are simple. This will be little complex to understand. First, we will see this one. How to create this, we will see. So we need 3 important here. So women, men and kids. Let's do that here. See, I will close this now. I will keep it like this. Let's go to our shopper template. You remembered we designed a shopper template. This is the shopper template we created. Now here we need to start designing rest of the part. We need to create the rest of design, right? Here in this design, observe carefully. So this is which area? We have an article area and section is present, right? Now in the section, we need a main area. Main. In main, how many divisions are required? 3 divisions are required. Division 1 and division 2 and division 3. 3. Main is having 3 divisions. In these 3 divisions, we need to keep 3 images. But remember, on the images, we need text. Then we will keep images as background. Suppose first one, class, we will give as some women. Then we have class as men. And we have class as kids. We will take 3 images. In the images, yeah. Let me copy some images here. That means fashion related some 3 images. You can Google and search some images by yourself. In my computer, I already have some images. I will use them. So here I have some images. Yeah. Fashion 1, 2, 3. I will copy these images and keep in our project folder. These are the images I copied into this images folder. Okay. Now we need to set here, go to the style part. And you know what to do. We have a main area, right? Main should be divided into how many sections? 3 sections. So display is what? Grid template, columns. How many fractions? 4 fraction, 4 fraction and 4, right? After that, here we don't need any gap. They are side by side kept, right? Now we will give here dot men, dot women and dot kids. All these classes will have same height. Suppose height I defined as, actually height is some 400 pixels. Suppose height is defined as 400 pixel. You can see temporarily it is empty and you can see there is nothing content here. There is no content defined here. I will go to the section part. Section height I will remove so that it will adjust according to the contents. Now, actually divisions are there, but there are no images. Let's keep the images now. Images, now we can put as dot, suppose women. For that we need to put background image. Then we have an CSS background image. Background image URL. URL indicates where that image is present. We have what? Images. We have images. In images, we have fashion1.jpg. And you can see that for women, that image is there. So we will keep similarly. Another one is men. Background what? Image. Image URL, it is images/fashion2.jpg. Similarly, we have kids. Background image URL and images some fashion3.png. Actually, it is a PNG file. You can keep JPG and all. These 3 images are here. But important, they need to fit correctly na. So actually, the section height you can adjust later. So generally we have section height. I will give as some 700 pixel. It will be down so that you can see later. And now we have the main area. The main area we will give margin top as 10 pixel. It will be little down. And all these should display perfectly. So for men, women, kids, we will give background size. Background size as what? Cover. Then they will fit like this. You want some gap? Not necessary. If you want some gap, you can apply. And all these cards, suppose they have 500 pixels, some height is increased. So I think 400 is enough. 450. This is fine. These are the images. You want some gap between them, that here we have to just use what? Grid gap as what? Some 5 pixel. I think that's okay. We want some gap between the images, then you can keep. Now the point is, in these cards we want titles. Women, men and kids. It should be center, right? It should be center. Then if you want anything inside these divs, you need to keep in one container. You need to keep div. In this div, we will keep a simple heading. So this is woman. Similarly, we have another div, and this will have a heading men. And here we have another heading. This is kids. So this is the option here. And you see the title looks like this. They have title here. Left side corner. We want correctly center. Horizontally center, vertically center. Then how do we keep horizontally, vertically center? If anything you want horizontally, vertically center, you see here, these all 3 cards, what they have to do is display as what? Flex. Justify content what? Center. Align items also center. That means horizontal center and vertical center. It will display like that. Now you can see the women, men, kids. Display flexible. Justify content center means horizontally center. Align item center means vertically center. That means now you can see display flex, justify content center horizontal. Align item center is vertical. Horizontal center, justify content. Vertical center, align items. Now one more work is there. Wherever heading is present, we need to apply that. So for this heading, so we will put a class, because there can be several more headings in your page. Then we will put a class, or simply we can write like this also. Yeah, class we will give as title. Okay. So this I will apply for all of them. Okay. Now we need here the title to display. Wherever dot title is there, what we need? Font size I will give as 40 pixels, 45 pixels, and color as what? White. And you can see it will be like this. And important, you can have a shadow for text also. So just like box shadow, we have text shadow. Text shadow, same values. 2 pixel, 2 pixel, 2 pixel, some black. That means now the text have shadow. It will be like this. Now we achieved that. Right? Now one more point is there. Below that you can have buttons. Below that you can keep the buttons, right? That we will see. Actually for that we need buttons. Usually this is the design, right? So how we kept here, we used a background image. In the background image we are keeping the content like this. And after we keep the background image, here display grid, how many columns? 3 columns, 4 equally shared with background 3 different images and text on, right? So once you do this, actually they have one more option. What is that? Under the heading, suppose under this heading they have a button. Actually this button is like a shop women, like this. Usually they have a button below. They have a button below. So these buttons you can try later, not now required, right? Later you can try those buttons. Those buttons we will see later, right? Usually every temporarily I will keep. After the heading we have another one. What is it? Shop men. And one more option we are having. What is it? Shop kids. Like this we are defining. Actually these are the buttons we are having below. And these buttons also can have size effects and all. For example, wherever we have a button, suppose I given width as 100 pixel. That means all buttons will have same width. Font size as some 20 pixel. That means size will increase. Then 15 is enough. And you can see 150 is the width of the buttons, like this. We can just keep all those here. And actually they have arrows. In the button, you see there are buttons. Shop men, women and all. Actually you can have a span. Class BI. So that is a right arrow. I think we have arrow right. Arrow right is there directly. Yeah, this is BI arrow right. I think they have just only up, right and all. Arrow bar right. And we can have something like this. Actually it is arrow right is not there. Arrow right is there. Okay. So that is a simple span. Let's copy and we will put the span here. All these 3 are having an arrow right. You can see all these have like this. So this is at the top. That means we are having the header. This is at the top. Header, after that article, after that section. In the section we are having which area? Main. Okay, now under this you can see it is having these options. I hope you can create, right? So these are simple things to handle. Free shipping, free returns, free shopping and this, right? For example, let's keep the option now. This is again I will write in the section after the main. I will keep a div. For this we will put a class features, because those are the site related features. In the features, how many divisions you need? 4 divisions we need. So you know div 1. So another one is div 2. Another one is div 3. Another one is div 4. 4 divisions we need. And in every division we need to keep this content. So what is the first one? Free shipping. So we have first line. In the first line we have a span, class BI truck, and it is having free shipping. After that, in the next line, it is having from all over $100 like this. And second one, almost everyone is like that, right? In the second division, here it is having another option. This is what? Free returns. So free returns. And this is actually BI arrow left right is there. So we have arrow square left right, anything written, repeat, arrow repeat is okay. Okay, next here we have some text written in 30 days. That text we will change. Okay, next we need another one. So another option, what it is? This is having secure shopping. So this is what? This is actually cart. So that is not cart, that is bag. Bag is a shopping bag. Huh? So that is secure shopping. Lock is there. Huh? Right. Suppose we have some lock. Okay. Yeah. And here what we do, you are safe. You are in safe hands. Okay. Next one more, last one. What it is? Over styles. What it is? You know, it is a tag. Huh? I will copy this. And here it is what? Tag. And here we have option. So over 10,000 styles. And we have this one. Okay, let's keep that here. Now let's run this and see in the output we are having like this. This is features. We need to arrange all these features correctly. Let's go to the styles now. Right, here what we have to write, dot what? Features. So margin top as 20 pixel. It will give some gap. Okay. And padding. So I will give padding as 20 pixel. It will have some padding also. And features must display. Display is what? Grid. Grid template columns. How many fractions? 3 fractions. 3 fraction, 3 fraction. Right. Yeah. 3 fraction and 3 fraction. And it will have something like this. Am I right? That means in that features. So wherever we are having dot features, wherever we are having dot BI, so color is some red. Actually, it will be red. Because in features, BI is one class, BI arrow, BI tag, they are different. But all have a class called BI. Na? That means how you can access in features wherever BI is there. Because all Bootstrap icon starts with BI. So you don't need to refer one by one, just BI. All are having BI. Then you will keep color red. And here we will keep anything fine. So font family as what? Arial. We'll just keep the font family Arial. And here what we will do is in the features, wherever div is present, so margin bottom, I will give 5 pixel. Some gap will come. So 10 pixel gap will come. That's how we need to configure. Rest of things you can do here. Suppose you want different color. We can apply different color. For that, we need to access these separately. If we can access them separately, we can apply a color, right? So I will suppose add here feature text. Feature text color. Color is gray. This feature text class, I will apply for all of them here. So this div is having a class. What is it? Feature text. This div is also having a class feature text. And this is also feature text. and this is also having class feature text, and you can see all the appearance will be in this way, right? So we created the second line. Now come here. This I hope you can create. This should be in the center of screen. Just now you saw how to keep center on screen. Display flex, justify content center, align items center. Okay, I will see below this now. Below this div, I will add another div now. This will have a class. So site main text. Understood? Or we will say site main text. Okay. In site main text, we will keep all this content. Let me copy this. So I will copy that and put it here. This is the site main text. It is having all this. Now, in the site main text, all these three I will keep in a div. Okay, this is the div. Actually, this is site main is enough. Okay, simple I will give. In the div, this one is having a div. This will have a class as a site subtitle, site main subtitle. Okay, and this will be another div. This will be another div, and this will have class. What is the class? Site main title, site main title, site main subtitle, and one more div. This is having the class site main text, site main title, subtitle, and text. Site main, I will give the effects now. I will write here dot site main. For this height, I will give 400 pixel or 300 pixel. And you can see some gap will come here. Some gap will be there. So site main is having 300, 400. Okay. Because section also I need to adjust now. Previously section is having certain height. So this section height I will remove because it will adjust according to content now. Okay. Now see, this site main should be displayed in the center. Okay. Site main should be displayed in the center. Everything. Display is what? Flex. Justify content what? Center. Align items what? Center. And you can see everything will be center. Text align. Text align is what? Center. It will be center. The height of this I will give 300 pixel. Then it will be okay, right? You can adjust the height of that. And now we have other options. What is it? We have site title. Site title font size as 40 pixel. Then it will be site main title. Site main title will be this one. And we will give here font family as what? Area. It will be in this way. And font weight as bold. And we have like this. And we have margin top as 10 pixel. Some gap will be there. And margin bottom also 10 pixel. It will have some gap. Right? Now, one more option is there. We have a site main text is there. Site main subtitle font. This is color. Color is what? Gray. And you can see that is gray. And one more is there. Site main what? Text font family as Arial. That will be Arial. And if you want, you can set width as some 400 or 500 pixel. It will fit like this. It will be displayed in this way, right? So, and if you want margin top as 20 pixels, some gap adjusted there, right? This is at the center, right? So we are having the headers, we are having the main area and the features and this one. Now, after this, now let's come here. So next one, what it is, this. How many columns are there? 2 columns are there. Left column, one image, right column, another image. On that we have images. Now, can you try rest of this? Sure. How many days you need? By tomorrow, try. What you will do? Already 80% I designed. That code I will upload. Now, this rest of the part you try. If you are unable, then I will explain in the class how to do. But these you can do now, right? Don't worry about this timing, animation and all. Forget animation, just put plain text. Animations we will give. That is done with JavaScript, timing, changing and all. Later you will apply that. Just you must able to design this screen. Because footer is already designed. Na? Footer is already designed. Only these parts you have to design now. Can you try? Try designing this. Now, once you do this, now we will go into the next concept of working with links. Links are very important for navigation. That we will see in tomorrow's session. Today, this is enough. Right? First, you need to practice all these. Na? Right? Then tomorrow, we will continue. Tomorrow we will start a topic of working with links. Okay, right. This example also I will upload up to now what I designed. Then you continue with that. Okay, right.